This is segment 2 of Robb Knows Champs. With me is Rob Brown. And before we get started, I'd just like to send shouts out to Tony Schofield at WGCI, Steve Harvey. If you like what you see, give us an invite, because Rob Brown knows champs. Let's hit it.
1970 NBA champions.
The 1970 NBA champions are the New York Knickerbockers.
That's correct. 1957 NBA champions.
The 1957 NBA champions are the Boston Celtics.
1939 Stanley Cup champions.
The 1939 Stanley Cup champions are the Boston Bruins.
1974 MLB champions.
Major League Baseball, 74 are the Oakland A's.
1973 NFL champs.
What, the NFL season or the
Super Bowl champs.
73 Super Bowl champs are the Miami Dolphins.
1986 Super Bowl champs.
The Super Bowl are the Chicago Bears.
That's correct. 1971 MLB champions.
71 Major League Baseball World Series champs. 1971 are the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That is correct. 1992 NHL champions.
1992 NHL champions are the Pittsburgh Penguins.
That's correct. 1971 NBA champions.
1971 NBA champions are the Milwaukee Bucks.
Correct. 1960 NBA champions.
1960 NBA champions are the Boston Celtics.
1963 Stanley Cup champs.
1963 Stanley Cup champions are the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Correct. 1968 World Series champs.
1968 World Series champs are the Detroit Tigers.
That's correct. 1981 NFL champs.
81
Super Bowl.
The 81 Super Bowl are the Oakland Raiders.
That's correct. Let's go 1969 Super Bowl.
The 69 Super Bowl champs are the New York Jets.
All right, let's go a little newer. Let's go 2003 NFL Super Bowl champs.
The 03 Super Bowl champs are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, let's go with 1978 Super Bowl champs.
The 78 Super Bowl champs were the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, let's go 1966 MLB champs.
66 Major League Baseball champs of the Baltimore Orioles.
That's correct. Let's go 1959 MLB champs.
I got it already. Hang it up.
1959 MLB champs.
1959 Major League Baseball, the LA Dodgers.
Oh, he mowing them down.
Let's go 1979 MLB champs.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Let's go with 1988 Stanley Cup champs.
The 88 Stanley Cup champs are the Edmonton Oilers.
Barry Melrose, that's for you.
That is correct. Let's go with the 2005 NHL champs.
There was no NHL champs in 2005 due to a players' strike.
Very good.
You heard that, Gary Thorne?
Let's go with 1999 Stanley Cup champs.
The Dallas Stars.
That's correct. All right, let's try the 1963 Stanley Cup champs.
Oh, that's the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, he's too much.
That's correct as well. All right, let's try the 81 NBA champions.
81 NBA champs, the Boston Celtics.
That is correct as well. Let's try a little newer. Let's go 2004 NBA champs.
The Detroit Pistons.
That is correct as well. Yeah. All right, let's go 1982 Super Bowl champs.
82 Super Bowl champs, San Francisco 49ers.
All right, let's go 1970 Super Bowl champs.
1970 Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs.
Line them up like dominoes and knock them down.
That is correct. Let's check out the 90. Let's go 19 88 Super Bowl champs.
The 88 Super Bowl champs of the Washington Redskins.
97 Super Bowl champs.
The 97 Super Bowl champs of the Green Bay Packers.
We're gonna switch it up. Let's go 1974 Stanley Cup champs.
Philadelphia Flyers.
I'm running out of years, people.
Wow. Hannah Storm, Carl Ravik, Stu Scott. Get this man an invite. What you got, T.O.?
The 2013 NFL champions were
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Seattle Seahawks.
1970 Stanley Cup champs.
1970 Stanley Cup champs of the Boston Bruins.
Let's try 1955
Oh, you're listening?
Stanley Cup
Oh,
champs.
you're just
1955 Stanley Cup champs of the Detroit Red Wings.
That's correct as well.
What you got, Tommy?
2001 NFL Super Bowl champions.
The 01 Super Bowl champs were the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's try, let's go 1971 Super Bowl champs.
71, well, we just done that one, didn't we?
Hit them again, 1971 Super Bowl champs.
71 Super Bowl champs of the Baltimore Colts.
I don't think we did that one, but yeah, that's right.
I thought we did.
1972 Pro Bowl champions.
Super Bowl champs
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Okay.
of Dallas Cowboys.
All right, I got one for you. 1956 World Series champions.
56 of the New York Yankees.
1978 NBA champs.
The Washington Bullets.
That's correct. How about the 1962 World Series champs?
62 World Series champs of the New York Yankees.
Let's go old school. Let's go 1904 World Series champs.
There was no World Series in 1904.
Very good.
Wow.
1905 World Series champs.
05 were the New York Giants.
Can't stop him, man.
I mean, man.
Can anybody stump this guy? Is the question.
1913 World Series champs.
The Philadelphia A's.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stick with the old school. Let's go 1922 World Series champs.
The New York Giants.
There it is. 1925 MLB champs. World Series.
25 Pittsburgh Pirates.
There it is. Let's try the 1944
St.
World
Louis
Series.
Cardinals.
There it is.
1967 Major League Baseball World Series champions.
St. Louis Cardinals.
1970 World Series champions.
Baltimore Orioles.
Let's go 1964 NBA Finals champs.
Boston Celtics.
75 NBA champions.
Golden State Warriors.
Let's go 06 NBA champs.
06, the Miami Heat.
1965 World Series champs.
LA Dodgers.
Sure enough.
We got about 1 minute. You got something, Tommy?
2011 NFL Super Bowl champions.
The 11 Super Bowl champs with the Green Bay Packers.
This guy's unbelievable.
1987 Stanley Cup champs.
The 87 Stanley Cup champions was the Edmonton Oilers.
What about the 86 Stanley Cup?
The Montreal Canadiens.
Name me all the years the Canadians won the Stanley Cup.
The Montreal Canadiens have won a total of 24 Stanley Cups. The first one was in 1916, 24, 30, 31, 44, 46, 53, 56, 7, 8, 9, and 60, 65, 66, 68, 69, 71, 73, 76, 7, 8, and 9, 86, and 93.
Wow.
For a total of 24.
Man.
That's it.
All right, one more. Same thing, Boston Bruins.
The Boston Bruins won their first Stanley Cup in 1929. They also won in 1939, 1941, 1970, 72, and 2011.
That's it, man. All right. We're going to conclude segment 2 of Robb Knows Champs. As you can see, the man is unbelievable.
Flawless.
We're just looking for invites, see if we could get, like on a Tony Schofield show on WGCI. And hell, even the Steve Harvey morning show of some sort. You know, get a man an invite, ESPN. He deserves it, as you can see. Robb Knows Champs, signing off.